G'day there. The test of good messaging is how many people can answer questions correctly at the end of the message. Now, if you miss it, listen to the Prime Minister's dissertation on what level 2 looks like and how it is supposed to work and what the rules around it are. Then, if I fired off 10 random questions, how many would you get? And given the answer is not many, the message is therefore too confusing. The rules are hopelessly complex. It is classic Wellington, classic school marm and destined to fail miserably. Not that is actually a bad thing. What it simply means is despite their determination to make this whole mess as prescriptive as possible, we will simply get on with it. I mean, I feel bad for hospitality. Who wouldn't? The rules that they will have to follow, single servers, spacing and all the other S's the Prime Minister tried to turn into some sort of alliteration fest is going to be a problem for some so large they won't be able to turn a profit and so will add to the unemployment pile. Same trouble for malls. I mean, can you really imagine taking names at doors by the 100 for contact tracing? What most in business wanted, and they told us on the radio yesterday, was to be trusted. We want to be trusted. Trust is to do the right thing, to have a brain, to be sensible, to look after ourselves. That's the New Zealand I love. Sadly, it is not the New Zealand that's being allowed to prosper right now. This lot in Wellington are control freaks that could teach established control freaks how to tighten things up. They are literally strangling business out of business. At one point, the Prime Minister, in her seemingly never-ending list of rules, said, finally. Actually, not finally, almost as though she'd wanted it to be finally, given she was even boring herself to death. A lot of comment has been made on how much traffic, for example, is back under level 3, even though level 3 is barely different to level 4. You know why that is? People are over it. People are sick of the rules and the sub-rules and the rules they didn't know about and the rules that make no sense and the spectacular inconsistencies and the overt unfairnesses. So they simply set their own agenda. This thing from Wellington is being done by committee and it looks and sounds like it, doesn't it? It's pocket protectors and whiteboards and wonks. It's the lectural class you dreaded at school from your most earnest, out-of-touch and tedious teacher. Lockdown was simple. Stay at home, don't be an idiot. What this should have been weeks ago in fact, is given how well this has worked out health-wise, don't blow it now, go make a living, work hard, dream big, and let's put this country back together again. We trust you. Instead it was Nanny Jacinda with a big A4 pad of delusion, little of any, which will be followed. The goodwill they had is going, if not gone, because they don't know how to be normal.